All right, guys, here we go. Our first mailbag of the week says, Doc, working out, are short workouts worth it? Or would I be better off working out for longer periods of time? Now, this is a good one, right? Because people think about that. Am I getting anything out of going to the gym for 15, 20, 30 minutes? Or do I need to be there for an hour or two? Here's the really, really cool part, and it's going to surprise a lot of you. If you work out longer than 30 minutes at a time, you're wasting your time. The body will actually start to break down physically, not gain. You're always better to do it in short bursts. All you have to do is look at all the things that came on the market maybe 10, 12, 15 years ago that were all, I'm trying to think of the example, P90X and all these things that were constantly changing, right? Don't do the same thing over and over and over. Break it up. And they broke it up in intervals and short intervals, 60 seconds, 90 seconds, maybe 2 minutes of this, then switch to that, and then do this. Bounce, bounce, bounce. You're always better doing this. And this came out of Duke University years ago in their med school. They were looking at the effect of just walking. And said, okay, if we're going to walk or we're going to exercise or running, either one, where do you get the benefit? Are you better off a half hour, an hour, or breaking even the half hour down into 2 15s or 3 10s? And when they did the research in the study, to their surprising, they found that the one that failed the most was the hour-long intensity. It failed miserably versus a half an hour. And if they broke that half hour into 2 segments, it beat the half hour. Now, why does this work this way? Because your body goes into a fight or flight mode when you work out, when you exercise, right? Why do we run? Why do we do something? To get away from something. So if you force it, I'm going to get on my treadmill, here I go. If you force it into that mode, the brain says, oh my gosh, I'm being chased by a bear, run. But you only have so much fuel to run on. And the maximum amount of fuel the body has in any given time is 30 minutes. You got 30 minutes of glucose in that tank. When it runs out, the body starts to drop down. It's the reason marathon runners carb load, right? They're like, hey, let's try and store barrels on this thing because we're going to need it to run like a Kenyan. We're out there doing our thing, right? We're running from a lion. Here we go. We're going to need that, right? So the idea behind this, when you look at it, you think, okay, wow, I had no idea. So if I do a 15-minute burst, I keep my glucose levels involved and I get maximum benefit. Then I rest for a while, come back, the body's refilled that tank, and I get to go again. So if you want to go longer and longer, you can do it, but give the body breaks in between. How long does it take it to refill the tank? That's really what it comes down to. So 3 10-minute walks will be better than an hour of walking ever. 3 10-minute walks will beat a 30-minute walk. 2 15s beat a 30, but a 30 is better than an hour. Hope that helps you. I'm Dr. Sean. I'll be back in just a moment.